Before a man ever touches you, there is a moment that most women overlook. A moment so powerful, so magnetic, that it can make him feel something he hasn't felt in years. It's that tiny slice of time where the world seems to slow down, where he's close enough for you to feel his energy, but not close enough for his hands to claim you. And in that space, that breath, the heartbeat, that pause, you have the ability to flip the entire dynamic. Most women think the spark happens when he touches you, but the truth is, the spark happens before he even gets the chance. That is the moment where desire is born, where tension builds, where his mind starts racing and he begins to wonder what it would feel like to be allowed into your world. Men don't go crazy because of touch itself, go crazy because of the anticipation of touch, the curiosity before it happens, the uncertainty of whether you'll let it happen. The electricity in the air when you're right in front of him, confident, composed, and completely in control of what happens next. A man can touch a lot of women, but very few women make him feel something before the touch. Those are the women he remembers. Those are the women he chases. Those are the women he can't stop thinking about at night. Because she didn't just stand there waiting for his move, she created an atmosphere, a tone, a rhythm. She made him slow down, she made him think, she made him feel like the moment meant something. And that's what men aren't used to. They're used to instant reactions, predictable responses, a quick yes or no. But when a woman carries herself with such intention that he has to earn the next moment, he becomes hooked. He becomes invested. His respect goes up. His desire deepens. And suddenly he's no longer in control. You are. Before he touches you, you hold the power. Not by being distant, not by playing games, but by being a woman who knows her worth so deeply that every movement, every look, every pause speaks volumes. That's what drives him crazy. That's what pulls him closer. And that's what makes him crave not just your body, but the privilege of being allowed near you at all. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to create that kind of a moment, the kind that makes him fear you long before he ever lays a hand on your skin. One of the most overlooked secrets of attraction is this. Men are wired to chase what isn't handed to them on a silver platter. When a woman rushes intimacy, she unknowingly robs herself of the tension that makes a man go absolutely crazy. That tension is created in the space before any touch, in the pause, the glance, the way you linger in a moment longer than expected. Slowing down the interaction gives you power. It creates anticipation. It makes every movement, every breath, every subtle smile charged with energy. When he leans in expecting an immediate response and you don't give it to him, you disrupt his expectations. That disruption is magnetic. It's not about being cold or playing hard to get. It's about showing that your attention, your presence, and ultimately your touch are things of value. You're demonstrating that the privilege of closeness is earned, and when a man senses that, desire skyrockets. Slowing down also gives you control over the pace of connection. Many women think they have to match his energy immediately to escalate as he does. But the truth is, slowing down forces him to become more aware of the moment, more attuned to your presence, and more invested in earning the next step. You can do this in countless subtle ways. A deliberate pause before you answer him, holding his gaze a fraction longer than expected, letting your hand hover in the space between you, or simply breathing in a way that draws his attention. Each of these tiny acts sends a powerful signal you are fully present, you are aware of your own worth, and this is not just another casual encounter. This is an experience that he must earn. The slower the moment, the more intense the energy becomes. Imagine you're sitting close to him, feeling his proximity, and he expects a touch or a lean in. Instead, you take a slow breath, glance up, and smile gently. That split-second hesitation makes him lean forward without realizing it, making him more aware of his own desire and anticipation. Every second that passes without action builds emotional tension, and emotional tension is far more potent than the physical touch itself. It makes him crave connection, not just contact. It makes him think about you when you're not there, imagine you in ways that leave him longing, and start chasing you mentally before he even has the chance to chase physically. Slowing down the moment transforms you from someone who passively reacts to someone who actively commands the experience. It shows him that you are deliberate, intentional, and fully in control of your body and your energy. That sense of control is what triggers fascination. It is what makes him obsess over you. And it is exactly what will make him remember every detail of how you made him feel long before his hands ever reach you. Before a man ever touches you, the first and most powerful tool you have is your eyes. Men are visual creatures, yes, but what truly hooks them is not just what they see. It's what they can't fully understand. Eye contact communicates more than words ever could. It conveys confidence, desire, curiosity, and challenge all in one glance. Most women underestimate the power of their gaze. Think attraction is physical, but in reality, the connection begins in the mind. When you use your eyes intentionally, you create a magnetic tension that makes him want to lean in, to discover more, and to earn every inch of closeness. The secret is subtlety. You don't need to stare or overdo it. A lingering gaze, just a fraction longer than expected, is enough to ignite interest. Hold his eyes for a second longer than normal, then let your attention drift away as if caught by something else. That small pause forces him to recalibrate. It makes him question, did she just notice me like that? Suddenly, he's not just looking at you physically, he's trying to understand you mentally, emotionally, and even intuitively. That curiosity builds anticipation, it builds desire, and it builds attention that is far more addictive than touch alone. Your eyes also set the tone for the entire interaction. A soft, confident gaze signals warmth and receptiveness, while a playful or challenging glance signals that he has to earn your attention. By controlling this energy, you are silently guiding his behavior before he even thinks to touch you. He starts paying attention to every micro expression, every subtle smile, every small gesture. Your eyes are communicating layers of meaning, attraction, confidence, mystery, and control. He doesn't even realize he's becoming obsessed with you, not just the idea of physical closeness. Think about it this way: when a man touches without that build-up, the moment can feel ordinary. But when you make him wait, when you communicate through your gaze, every inch of proximity becomes charged. He starts imagining your energy, your reactions, and how it might feel when he finally does get to touch you. By using your eyes first, you turn a simple interaction into an emotional experience. You're not rushing intimacy, you're crafting anticipation. And anticipation is what makes a man remember you long after the moment has passed. Finally, your gaze allows you to lead without words or physical action. It's a silent command that says, I am here, I see you, and I decide what happens next. That kind of control is intoxicating. It makes him pause, lean in, and want to earn your presence, not just touch your body. When you master the art of communicating through your eyes, you transform every interaction into a delicate dance of desire and curiosity. And trust me, he won't be able to resist the pull. Before a man touches you, your voice is one of the most powerful tools you have, far more powerful than most women realize. Men don't just respond to what you say, they respond to how you say it, the pitch, the rhythm, the calmness in your tone. All of these communicate confidence, emotional presence, and control. A low, measured voice conveys power without aggression. It signals that you are fully grounded in yourself and aware of the energy in the room. When a woman speaks in a calm, deliberate way before intimacy, it makes a man slow down, lean in, and subconsciously pay attention. It draws him into your orbit without you having to physically move an inch. Most women raise their voices when they feel excitement, nervousness, or anticipation, thinking it will convey interest or passion. The opposite is actually far more magnetic. A slower, lower voice makes a man feel like he has to tune in, focus, and listen. It forces him to slow down in order to keep up with your energy. That subtle shift in pace makes the interaction more charged. Every word you speak carries weight. Every pause between sentences adds tension. Every gentle laugh or soft question creates intimacy without the need for physical contact. You're controlling the energy of the room, and he's responding to your rhythm rather than dictating it himself. Speaking calmly also signals emotional maturity. Men are drawn to women who are self-contained, yet composed and intentional in how they communicate. A low, soothing tone communicates that you are confident in yourself and that any closeness is a privilege he earns through presence and respect. It's seductive because it contrasts with the fast-paced, chaotic energy of most interactions he experiences elsewhere. He feels like he has discovered a woman who is centered, in control, and fully aware of her own power. That awareness is incredibly attractive, far more so than physical touch alone. Your voice can also deepen emotional tension. Even simple statements like a playful comment, a gentle tease, or a soft question become loaded with meaning when delivered in a calm, deliberate tone. You're not rushing, you're not over-explaining, you're guiding the experience subtly, and he begins to anticipate your next word, your next intonation, the next sound that comes from you. That anticipation builds desire in a way that physical touch cannot replicate. Finally, speaking in a low, calm tone allows you to lead without being overt. You are setting the emotional pace, communicating boundaries, and signaling interest, all without forcing the interaction. When a man senses that you are intentional with your voice, he becomes hyper aware of every nuance, every subtle shift, and every unspoken layer of connection. It makes him want to lean in closer, not just physically, but emotionally. By mastering your tone, you create a magnetic pull that makes him crave the moment before he even touches you, ensuring that when he finally does, the anticipation is electric and the connection feels unforgettable. Before a man touches you, one of the most magnetic things you can do is set clear, confident boundaries. Many women fear that boundaries will push him away, but the opposite is true when communicated with warmth and certainty. Boundaries create attraction, respect, and tension, the kind of tension that makes a man go crazy for you. A boundary is not a wall, it's a declaration of self-worth. It says, I know my value, I respect myself, and I expect the same from you. When a man senses this, he doesn't see you as inaccessible in a negative way. He sees you as rare, intentional, and worth pursuing. Establishing boundaries before intimacy creates a powerful rhythm in the interaction. You're not passively reacting to his moves, you're shaping the experience. This can be done in countless subtle ways, guiding his hand gently away, smiling while saying, not yet, or playfully suggesting that certain gestures come a little later. These small acts communicate your standards without being heavy-handed. They tell him that while you are open to connection, you are deliberate in how and when it happens. That deliberate pacing instantly elevates the attraction because it transforms the moment from casual to charged, from ordinary to unforgettable. Confidence is key. A boundary loses its power if delivered hesitantly, apologetically, or with insecurity. The moment you express your limits, do so with a tone that conveys certainty. When a man senses that you are secure in your standards, he respects you more. He wants to be the one who earns your trust, your attention, and your touch. Boundaries set before any physical contact are not just protective, they are a form of leadership. They show him that you are a woman who guides the interaction, controls her energy, and creates intimacy on her terms. That control is irresistible because men are wired to respond to strength that is calm, confident, and feminine. Boundaries also heighten desire. When a man senses that there is a line he cannot cross without earning permission, he begins to anticipate, imagine, and chase the connection more deeply. He becomes more present in the moment, paying attention to every nuance, every glance, every smile. You're no longer a passive participant. You are the one orchestrating the energy, creating tension, and drawing him in emotionally before any physical contact occurs. Finally, establishing boundaries with confidence teaches him respect. It tells him that you are not available to just anyone at any time. You are a woman who values herself and knows the power of anticipation. And here's the most powerful part. Men are not attracted to what they can instantly have. They are obsessed with what they have to earn. When you set boundaries, you are giving him the chance to earn your closeness, your touch, and your attention. That kind of controlled, intentional energy makes him crave not just your body, but you your presence, your mind, and your confidence long before his hands ever reach you. Before a man ever touches you, one of the most powerful ways to make him completely obsessed is to make him feel like he's discovering you rather than automatically accessing you. This is a subtle but monumental shift in the way he experiences attraction. Most women approach intimacy as if it's a straightforward transaction. He approaches, she responds, but when you shift the dynamic so that he feels he has to earn every moment, every inch of closeness, you ignite a kind of desire that is impossible to ignore. Men crave the thrill of discovery. They crave the feeling that each step towards you is a privilege, not a guarantee. And when he senses that his mind starts working overtime, imagining every layer of you that is still unknown, the difference between being discovered and being accessed lies in intentionality. Being discovered means your attention, your warmth, and your energy are given selectively. They're not automatic and they're not predictable. Every smile, every glance, every touch, even the lightest touch of your hand, carries meaning. It tells him without words that your closeness is earned. When he feels that he becomes invested emotionally before he even gets physical, he starts to anticipate, imagine, and crave the next layer of intimacy. That anticipation is far more powerful than the touch itself because it keeps him thinking about you long after the moment ends. Making him feel like he's discovering you also heightens emotional connection. When a man senses that there are parts of you that are hidden, he naturally wants to explore them. He becomes curious about what makes you laugh, what excites you, what turns you on emotionally and mentally. Every question he asks, every story he hears, every subtle reaction you give becomes a piece of a puzzle he desperately wants to solve. You are no longer just a body or a face, you are a layered, dynamic experience. And that complexity makes him want to invest more energy, more attention, and more presence into being with you. The key is to pace your energy in layers. Show interest, but not too much. Give warmth, but hold some back. Respond to his gestures, but let him feel like he has to earn your engagement. Every small step he takes toward you should feel like a mini victory. This creates a rhythm of desire and reward that is addictive. He will start thinking about you before and after your time together, imagining ways to uncover more of your energy, more of your presence, and more of your attention. Finally, when a man feels like he's discovering you rather than accessing you, he begins to cherish every interaction. He doesn't just want physical closeness, he wants mental and emotional connection. He wants to feel like he's unlocking something rare and valuable. And that is the kind of attraction that lasts. When you create that experience, you are not just desirable in the moment, you become unforgettable. You are no longer just someone he is drawn to physically. You are someone he craves emotionally, mentally, and energetically long before his hands ever reach you. Now that you know the secrets of what to do before a man touches you, it's time to take control of your own energy, your presence, and your boundaries. Remember, attraction doesn't start with touch. It starts in the space before it, in the way you carry yourself, the way you slow down the moment, the way you use your eyes, your voice, your confidence, and your intentionality. When you master these 5 key steps, slowing the moment, using your eyes, speaking in a calm tone, establishing boundaries, and making him feel like he's discovering you, you shift the entire dynamic. You move from being someone who reacts to someone who leads, someone who is chased, not just approached, someone who is remembered long after the interaction ends. This is your power, this is your magnetism. And it's not about being hard to get or playing games. It's about being fully present, fully confident, fully intentional with your energy. Men are drawn to women who hold that kind of space, women who understand their worth and create anticipation naturally. When you lead the interaction before a touch even happens, you make him crave not just your body, but your mind, your presence, and your energy. That is what makes him obsessed, invested, and utterly captivated. So take this knowledge and start practicing it today. Notice the moments where you can slow down, hold his gaze, speak with calm intention, and set boundaries confidently. Watch how the energy shifts. Watch how he becomes more attentive, more present, and more drawn to you. And if you want more techniques to create magnetic attraction and unforgettable moments, stay tuned, because this is just the beginning of mastering the art of being irresistible on your own terms.